Hi, Aries. This is Aries mid-month love reading. And this is Padme's and Meg with Reiki readings. I'm just going to do Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus sign in Aries. We're looking at your mid-month energy. And this is going to be a love reading. I'm calling in my angels and guides of the highest vibrations of love and light. And I'm calling in Aries angels and guides, Aries collective, angels and guides of the highest vibrations of love and light, because we don't want to talk to anybody else. And we're talking about love energy mid-month for Aries. So what is going on? First, we'll do a general overall love spread for you, Aries, and then we'll take a look at who's coming toward you in the month of June. Okay, Aries, the first thing that I'm noticing is actually to slow down a little bit. Your advice is the first thing that I'm seeing, and it's like there's so much power, there's so much energy, especially with all of the different astrological things that are going on this month, in the month of June. It's saying perhaps to take it down a notch. Take some of your energy out of the situation. Why is that? Let's just ask, why is that? Oh, it's in order to make clear decisions, clear-headed decisions. It might be too fiery with all of your impact. It might be too fiery to actually have a clear mind to make decisions about love in June. So taking it down a notch. The big picture is talking about also seeing things from a different perspective. Seeing things from a different perspective this month for love. What does that mean? It's having to do with focusing on one person. So seeing things from someone else's perspective, one other person's perspective. I want to ask one more about that. Yeah, and it's about being action-oriented and being in your head rather than in your body. So not like staying in your head, but it's more about there's a thought process that needs to happen rather than keeping it physical or making it a physical thing and making it about a bunch of energy and physical energy and sexual energy and chemistry. There's something that needs to be thought about, contemplated, and respected. So the heart of the situation is talking about, and we're talking about love here in this situation. The heart of the situation is talking about being in transition, about, I want to say some shady dealings. But it's not necessarily shady dealings. It might just be, I'm not sure if I want to put all of my eggs in one basket. So I think, and there she is, the Queen of Cups. She is quite a dream queen, and she is the in love queen. So there's somebody totally in love, whether it's you, Aries, or whether it's your partner. So Aries or cross watcher, but someone is totally in love here, and someone else, the other person, is needing to figure out how to focus and whether they want to focus, whether they want to commit and focus. So your higher self is talking about, this wants to come out too. There's some sort of justice that is an injustice. There's something that's not happening that you're wanting to have happen, and you're wanting to avoid getting hurt, or in the past you've been hurt and you're not wanting that to happen again. Your angels and guides are saying you're going to figure this out really quickly. You're going to figure this out really quickly. You're going to be getting some information, and you're going to be getting some awareness about what it is that you're wanting to know really quickly, really fast. And it has to do with the climate of your spiritual connection, what's working and what's not working, and this whole back and forth business that's going on, right? And you're talking about heartbreak and upset. You're like, no, I don't want any more heartbreak and upset. I want love. All right, let's ask your partner, what's going on? I want complete emotional fulfillment and love. I want to heal this heartbreak that I've had in the past. So what is your partner saying about this? What does your partner's higher self have to say? Your partner's higher self has to say, I don't like that you're more worried about other people's opinions about us. I don't like that you are more interested or worried about what other people are thinking about what we're doing. And that's why they are holding back. And that's also why they're keeping their foot out, their toes not completely. It's like there's one foot in the relationship and one foot out of the relationship. They're also trying to, well, they're trying to maintain security for themselves. It's like, I don't want to put all my eggs in one basket because I'm afraid that you're not going to commit. So that's either you, Aries, or it's your partner. So one of you is totally committed and in love and wants to do this, and the other one needs to figure out, how can I be action oriented and focusing on this commitment? I've had some things happen in the past that were unjust. I don't want to have my heart broken again. And I just want love in this relationship. What I really like to see is the trajectory, which is the wish card. So the wish card is coming up. All wishes coming true. Also in present time, there's a significant amount of energy that has to do with chemistry, that has to do with energy and focus and love. And then on top of that, a significant amount of groundedness and stableness and steadiness. So you literally could have all of this attention and affection and charismatic, energetic back and forth between each other, and it can be long term and it can hold steady. So in the past, there has been an unsteadiness, there has been disloyalty, whether that's between the two of you or whether that's not between the two of you, but in your own pasts, in your own past experiences, not together. But there's something that is in the past that affects how you feel about commitment. But the energy now is really strong. There's a ton of potential for positive new beginnings that have to do with groundedness, centeredness, focused energy, and really high chemistry. And then all the wishes and dreams coming true. There is resistance to not being able to move forward. So this is like from past relationships, being able to move forward from other past relationships that really don't have anything to do with this one necessarily. Or there's something that's complete, it's a complete new beginning that needs to be focused on here. Let go of the idea that there is some nurturing that needs to be done here. Let go of the idea that you've got it in the bag. You've got to think about this, focus on this, make a commitment, make agreements, and you have to nurture this relationship. You have to build it. Happening now and into the near future, I feel like there are going to be some feelings of like fear feelings or things that have been wounds in the past that are coming up to be released. So it seems like there's going to be some kind of connection, intimacy, connection, conversation where you're talking about the past hurts and the past betrayals. And this is actually going to be really energizing. There's going to be trust that is built. That is a platform for you to build trust. Ooh, and I'm also hearing there's going to be some negotiations, but not negotiations like compromises. It's more like, this is how I want our relationship to be. I want it to be like this. Okay, I want it to be like this. So negotiations in that way. But once you're on the same page and you know you both want the same thing, you'll be able to easily and effortlessly have those conversations. That's the thing though. You have to get really clear about what it is that you want, because this isn't just a trial and error thing. Okay, well, let's just try this out and see if it works. It won't work that way. You have to say, no, what I want to do is try this out and commit to it and see what happens when we're both here together. Not, oh, well, like there's no wishy-washy here. There's like doing it or not doing it, but it looks like you're doing it. So Aries, that looks like a pretty good thing if you want to be committed and you're looking for someone to be committed with, because it seems like they're right here. Let's just see. I want to see the energy coming toward you this month in June, Aries. And that is focus energy. Someone is focused on you. Ooh, and here's the Lover's card. someone is focused on you in that way, in that highly energetic, romantic way. And it's not just sexual, Aries, it is true love and romance and wanting this deep, committed connection. And this person who's coming toward you, this could be you going toward someone, but someone coming toward you as well. The roles can be reversed here. This person is worried about the foundation, worried about this not being grounded, worried about this coming into fruition. So somebody's in and somebody needs to make a decision about whether they're in or whether they're not in to get some peace. There's a big fear or a big worry that you've moved on or you're not wanting to build a foundation just yet. So your partner is worried about this not coming through because you're not making a decision. So taking your energy out, taking your chemistry energy out of the situation in order to make a decision. And again, I get it again. We got the King of Wands reversed, we've got the Knight of Wands reversed. They're both in this advice. They're both saying you have got to pull your energy away in order to make a decision. And this has something to do with you wanting to make sure that you're not going to get hurt or you're connecting with the energy that is for you. I just want to ask, how is this energy fitting you? How is this partner's energy fitting you? This partner is saying, I'm holding back because I'm feeling rejected. And so they're pulling back a little bit because you're not committing. Aries, they're really wanting you to commit and they're very upset that you haven't yet. They feel like they messed everything up. They feel like, oh, I've sabotaged this. I did something wrong. I did something that's messing everything up. Is that true, Aries? Your advice is like, well, not your advice. Your higher self is saying, I have been putting up some boundaries. I haven't been as open as I can be. And I've talked, I haven't totally walked my talk. I've talked about some stuff, but I haven't committed. I haven't jumped in the pool. So Aries, that's your love for this month, mid-month, what's going on here. So one more for the trajectory. And this is talking about perhaps not being committal, but also the idea that you can be committal by doing it your own way. It doesn't have to look like everybody else's relationship or the white picket fence and the 2.5 kids and whatever that is. You can make this relationship be just between the two of you. And I think that's kind of important because this person has been talking about being worried about what other people think about the relationship. And so this is about bringing it in and it being about the two of you and nobody else. Nobody else's business is what I'm hearing. This is nobody else's business. Yep. And it does look like there's some kind of outside influence. Some kind of outside influence that's, I even see like somebody talking to somebody and giving them ideas about how things should be or how things should go or what someone should do in this situation. But this is about the two of you getting together and figuring it out. So I hope this helps, Aries, and I look forward to seeing you soon.